Hi friends, it's Elisa, and I am back with some more letters that my mom wrote this time. These letters were written just days after I was born. January 12th, January 13th, and January 14th, 1972. My mom is home from the hospital now. 6 days postpartum when this begins. She's exhausted, in pain, and surrounded by people. She's trying to care for a newborn, manage a household, reassure her husband across the world, and absorb the news coming out of Vietnam. I'm sharing these letters together because they belong together. They're not about events. They're about endurance. And from here on, the format will shift slightly. Not to rush the story, but to honor the continuity of these days in a row and how I'm alive in them now. These letters are being written to me and often on my behalf. This episode also includes a letter from my grandmother, my mom's mom. Christine Gladden was her name, written to my dad while she was there helping to take care of me. Here's my mom, Sarah. And I think of her maiden name often. Her maiden name was Gladden, to glad, to be happy. Same with Allgood. They're both really interesting, strong names. All right, so here's the letters my mom wrote. First one, January 12th, 1972. It was a Wednesday. My darling, as I try to write this letter, I only hope and pray you're the understanding hubby that I think you are. I know you are. But I have to start my rationalization so you'll understand. I'm so tired. I can hardly hold my eyes open to write, but I can't rest unless I do. We have so many friends. I almost wish we didn't, at least after today. Sissy didn't sleep from 3 a.m. until 7:30 this morning. Mom and I took turns walking and rocking. She had colic again. So we started our day exhausted. Then we napped until 9, when the phone started ringing to tell me that the Bien Hoa Air Base had been bombed. But I know you must be okay. Then they announced it on the news. Bien Hoa Air Base bombed. Casualties unknown. End of sentence. End of the news. And that was it. Huh. So I didn't really sleep after that. And then Paul and others called to tell me that you were probably okay and to reassure me. And I appreciate that. And oh boy, I pray that you are. Well, after that, I had coffee, and Eliza and Becca gave a bath for Sissy, and then feeding and wash. And then it was a bath for Mom and myself. And then we got dressed. And suddenly it was 11:30. And then a knock on the door. Dave Dibble stopped by to check on me and Sissy. Then Andy called, and the phone kept ringing. Mom and I finally managed to get a sandwich. Then Connie, Jeanette, Eliza, Becca, they're all in. We thought we might have a quiet night, but that was bullshit. At 5:30, it started again. I think everyone decided this was the night I'd be rested. Huh. Well, Sandy and Larry Birchfield, Paul and Becca, Alicia, Andy and a friend, Lloyd and his wife, somebody from Don and Ben's, and God only knows who else, decided to visit and drink. Well, it's now 12:30, and the place is quiet. I should go to sleep, but I can't seem to do it. They don't realize that I'm still tired, and I'm only 6 days postpartum. Mom is sleeping now, and I am about to join her. Please be okay and understand how exhausted I am. I love you with all of my heart and soul. And soon I'll write longer, newsworthy letters, and maybe by then you'll be home. Please take good care and write soon. We'll be fine otherwise. Love and miss you with all my heart and soul, forever and always, Sarah. P.S. Darling, do me a favor and write a thank you letter to Paul and especially Becca. They've been so kind. Paul makes all the drinks just like you would. It would mean so much coming from you. Same apartment, same address, same complex. Apartment number 2709. Well, the next day, she writes again. Steadier, but still inside the work of being a new mom. It's now January 13th, 1972. My little chickie. Boy, I love you. I tell you one thing. It's hard to believe two people can meet, fall in love, get married, make love, and produce a beautiful human being. Believe me, each day she's more beautiful if that's possible. Mom and I are doing better each day. By the time she leaves, probably Monday or Tuesday, I think I'll have a good routine for Sissy and myself. She's the perfect newborn. She cries when she's hungry or wet, and otherwise she sleeps. Today was much better. We had our privacy. Maybe someone passed the word that we were tired. Well, we bathed Sissy. We fed her. Then we bathed ourselves, dressed, and had breakfast. We watched the soaps. I wrote announcements to our families, which tired me because sitting hurts my tailbone. Mom wrote to the relatives on both sides, and I finished the rest. I also wrote a check for $7.40 to the Alamo Diaper Service. It was the deposit only. Next time we'll have to pay monthly. Your folks called. They didn't know about my fractured tailbone, so I explained. The maid comes tomorrow, and none too soon. The floor looks like we had a parade. I think we'll keep the maid until we leave San Antonio. $4 a week is a steal. And now for the crystal. It is a national pattern, and it will be around for years. Thanks for your understanding. Now, darling, Sissy is too small to use the plate nipple yet. So I'm going to the BX tomorrow to get 4-ounce bottles, more blankets. She's so long, her feet stick out, and some cushions for the rocking chair. I'll be conservative, but we need a few necessities. Oh, I love you. What I would give if you could see our child. Hugs and kisses from the two of us. With all my heart and soul. Forever and always. Sarah and Sissy. And then there's the next day. One more. Every day. January 14th, 1972. It's a Friday. My dearest darling. How I love you. I wish with all my heart and soul you could be here to see what a beautiful daughter we have. Not just because she's ours. She truly is beautiful. Olive complexion, dark hair. She grows on you so fast. I'm already attached. I even get jealous when others hold her. Yesterday's rest helped, until I overdid it. I went to the BX for bottles and blankets, then to Dan and Ben's for film. I forgot it was payday. 10,000 people. By the time I got home, my tailbone, stitches, and hemorrhoids were killing me. I lay on the heating pad, took 2 pain pills, and 2 double gins. Huh. Mom made hot dogs. I hurt too much to eat. I lost 5 more pounds. I can wear my pants again, except across the belly. My milk hasn't gone away. My boobs are huge. You wouldn't even like them. Huh. Well, Mom is feeding Sissy tonight, so I can stay off my feet. I don't know what I would have done without her. I'm sending another snap. Look at her hands. Can you believe them? Darling, I'm tired, and my ass still hurts, so I'll close. We're sending all of our love until March. Forever and always. Sarah and Sissy. All right, we have one more written from my grandmother, who would have been Wiley's great-grandmother. Her name was Minnie Christine Gladden. Thursday night, she must have called my dad Dicko. So she writes, Dear Dicko, I am having the time of my life taking care of this darling baby. You won't believe how pretty she is. And that's not just Grandma talking. Everyone says she looks like you in the face, but has Sarah's hands and feet. I told Sarah I was carrying her to see Papa Cecil when I went home, but she didn't think much of that idea. So I guess I'll have to leave next week without her. Dick, I love you very much, and thank you for giving Cecil and me such a lovely granddaughter. No one could be more fortunate than we are. We love you, Mom Gladden. Oh, these letters were written by a woman holding everything together. A new mother, 6 days postpartum. A grandmother stepping in without hesitation. A household filled with love, exhaustion, fear during a war, and so much devotion to each other. This is what the early days sounded like, the early days of my life. They were not quiet, but boy, were they sentimental, and they were very real. So thank you for listening and for holding these letters with care. If you'd like to support the project, the best thing you can do is send me a message. Let me know you're listening. Or you can follow or subscribe wherever. And more letters are coming until the end of March. And the story is still unfolding. And I'm still here. Thank you again.